Speaking of Pokemon, I have a theory, right?
Okay.
I think the reason why Pokemon is like very samey now, that's like a lot of people's problem. It's like, oh, it's the same game over and over again. It's because people hated Gen 5. Because Gen 5, what did they do? They tried a lot of new stuff. They did the whole thing where it's like, only Gen 5 Pokemon.
I say everyone. A lot of people don't. But now people seem to agree that Gen 5 is pretty great.
Exactly. So, like, if y'all just liked it when it first came out, like I did, we'd be living in the world where Pokemon games are actually good and not just, I had fun with it.
That was kind of, like, my point with the video, because I think... Okay, so someone was like, oh, you're making, like, false equivalencies, because she was talking about Digimon fans recommending a game, and you were talking about best game. I did correct myself and said best starter game. But, like, yeah, Pokemon fans, like, the difference of Pokemon is I think no one really asks for recommendations of Pokemon. They just get into it whenever they get into it. But Pokemon fans genuinely do not agree on a favorite anything.
No,
someone was like, oh,
not.
people all really liked Oras. And I'm like, no.
No, fuck Oras. That game is ass.
Loads of people hate Oras.
Oras has the most hours for me.
I also have the most hours in Oras too.
I think Legends Arceus is probably my most hours now, maybe.
Well, if you add up every single time I've played Pokemon Crystal, it's probably.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're talking like every
But like one where I could pick up the game and look at the hours, Oras probably, because I was really competitive.
I very rarely go back to games. I would love to go back and play Platinum again, but I find it very, very difficult to go back to like a Pokemon game.
The beginning. I only ever replay Pokemon games now if I'm Nuzlocke.
Same. I have
or like
that
randomizing or whatever. Yeah, something a little bit different because like if there's a really fun ROM hack, like the Inclement Emerald is really fun, but even that I didn't finish. Like I played it for a couple of sessions.
I'll do like custom rules. Like the one that I really like, because I'm not a huge fan of Nuzlocke, but the one I really like is that I pick my team before the game starts, and I can't add any other Pokemon to the team until I find that. So if my starter,
ooh, I like that.
my starter, and then if for Gen 4, I want Staraptor, so I can catch a Starly whenever I get to a Starly. But then if my next Pokemon is fucking I don't know, Weavile, then I can't get a Weavile until I go to the Snow Peak.
Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool.
I fucks with that. The rule I pretty much use in every Pokemon game, Nuzlocke or not, is I only go into the gym with the same amount of Pokemon the gym leader has.
That's a good one. I like that one too.
That's fun.
It makes it more like anime to me, and I like whenever I play Pokemon, I just imagine the battles playing out in my head like all anime style. So.
Oh, like you're.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
that's okay, bud.
I also do like trains. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
It's a really fun deck, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
So, here's a little, because this isn't going to be relevant, because by the time this video comes out, it's already going to have happened. What do we think is going to happen with a Pokemon anime?
I think it's... I don't think it's over, because I don't think Nintendo or whatever, or Game Freak, whoever is in charge of the anime, is going to want to lose that money. But I definitely think this is the end of Ash's journey.
It has to be, right?
If I see his fucking face as the lead of whatever this next season is going to be, they truly have no idea what the fuck they're doing. After Sun and Moon, I was like, this has got to be the end, right? And they're like, nope. Which I'm glad they didn't, because I think this ending was a lot better than the Sun and Moon one. It felt less. This one felt
really, really good.
Yeah, and I really like Go. I don't think Go is going to be the new pro tag.
No, I agree. I think one thing we mentioned in group chat was that if this means the end of Ash as a protagonist, it certainly doesn't mean that he has to go away forever. He can obviously make appearances.
Ash can be a Brock or a Professor Oak, a Tracy.
I think if they do a new protagonist, they'll have Ash do the first 3 episodes or so with Ash to pass the baton.
Or maybe a kind of start with the new kid and almost have an Ash is doing this and then cut back to the new kid kind of thing until they eventually meet up, sort of thing.
Yeah,
maybe. The start of the Diamond and Pearl anime.
I think it would be because I remember years ago for Black and White 2, they did this fucking baller little like promotional anime video.
Yes. Oh, those were so good.
Those were so good. Like, I would like if they started doing that, because in like historically, Ash's companions after Hoenn onwards were like a gym leader or a signature character as his like companion, like May, Silent, etc., etc. Dawn or whatever. So I think it'd be interesting if they just, because it was always like, especially Diamond and Pearl, like Dawn was kind of the fucking protagonist of that season for a lot of it.
She really was, yeah.
So like it'd be interesting to just have like the game protag like as the lead. Just like have like, you know, Mr. Scarlet be the new guy or whatever.
I think that would be mad sick. I wonder if that's gonna do if they do replace Ash, if that's gonna fuck with Pikachu's mascot ability.
Yeah, you mentioned that. That's a
true.
Good, that's a good.
Well, because
point.
They have that chick with Eevee, right? So I wonder if they might have like just kind of keep that going. Where,
that's right. They can.
I do want them to bring back Pokemon contests. I think I'm the
100%.
only person in the world who loves Pokemon contests.
No, I love, because that's what I was hoping for with Scarlet and Violet, and they kind of let me down. I was hoping that the multiple routes were going to be like one route you can do like contests to win, one route you can do gyms to win. Like that's something I think always Pokemon should have included was like multiple win conditions. Not really. It's multiple, but it's not multiple different styles. Like it's just fighting in different configurations. Like one's fighting for the Urban Mystica, one's fighting to get the champion, one's fighting to do the other route. I would like it where it's like imagine Diamond and Pearl or Platinum, and like you can either do the gym challenge or the contest challenge or like the fucking breeding challenge or whatever. Like
the Pokedex,
Somebody out there, if
you're
listening,
Brock was a breeder in Gen 4.
Oh my god,
during
Delilah,
the anime.
Baby, I love you, but you cannot hop in front of my microphone. I will pet you, just don't.
Oh god, these goblins are going to. But yeah, what was my original fucking thing? But yeah, so like I think it would be interesting if, because like Pikachu can still show up, you know, like not the Pikachu, but a Pikachu.
No, not allowed. Illegal.
Illegal.
Pikachu's dead now.
Because they're always they fucking
shoot
like
him in the head. First episode.
In fact, in that trailer that first showed off multiplayer, they showed like Fuecoco, Quaxley, Sprigatito, and a Pikachu as the fourth player. So you know, could still be a thing.
Yeah,
I think it would be. I do think Pokemon should start introducing like a fourth like non-starter option. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like Pikachu.
Yeah, like Pikachu.
Or like an Eevee or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
Pikachu and Eevee.
Let's go Pikachu. Let's go Eevee. But yeah, Eevee. I'm confused why we don't have more evolutions.
I cannot. I am.
Do we 100% not have one in the new?
No,
Yeah,
well,
100%.
I mean, spoilers, but no, we don't. Yeah.
Man, I definitely thought, because every time they've had an Eevee in the anime, they've introduced new.
Yeah, they haven't. To be fair, there's been a couple of instances where they've had like a prominent Eevee that just didn't do anything. There was that movie that came out around Sword and Shield that had that was like not canon to the main anime, like those like I Choose You movie sort of shit. And some girl had an Eevee in that, and then just nothing happened. They were like, "Oh, there's an Eevee and there's new toys," and then nothing happened. And same with this chick in Journeys. They're like, "Oh, it's a special Eevee. It doesn't evolve normally." And everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
I thought for sure that was it's gonna be like, man, they built that up. That makes me very upset.
Pokemon
easily because it's like Scarlet's
make it
past,
like a normal
Violet's
type.
future. So give Violet a Steel type Eevee for its future, and then
like
Scarlet,
a Rock type or something,
Rock or Fighting type.
Yeah. It would be a no-brainer. I think so. There's a chance they could still do it and have like a sort of like mid-generation thing, like kind of like how Munchlax showed up in Dash and shit. But yeah, like as far as we know, there is no.
Well, they could also do for like a Platinum situation where there was a bunch of new Pokemon added for Platinum, like evolutions and whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess they weren't added.
This has been like people complain about like Night Decks and graphics and stuff, and it all sucks or whatever. But the thing that's always annoyed me is how much stuff in the past sort of like 10 years Pokemon set up and then just not done. Like the whole like Zygarde thing that very clearly should have been like Pokemon Z, and then it was just kind of like half-assed in Sun and Moon. Like, there was a ton of shit in Kalos that you just couldn't access. And then like fucking this chick's Eevee and shit. I'm like, come on, dog.
Come on, Bam.
Come on,
Maybe
Bam.
maybe it's all actually leading up to the fact that her Eevee is the first Eevee to terrestrialize.
Probably. It
doesn't evolve. It just changes its type.
I like the idea. I just hate how it looks.
It looks fucking dumb as fuck. Oh, Mojimon got a ship. I think it's fun to like give like pseudo Wudo a grass type and stuff, but it does look dumb. I think it would have just been more interesting if it was still a battle exclusive thing, but it did change their form in like a Mega Evolution style, like made them look. I wish it was more. I guess Delta Pokemon just looked exactly the same, but like I wish it was like
you could just do like a color palette change.
Yeah, just something. I feel like it's just a little bit.
The fucking helmet looks dumb.
It does. It's a little too goofy for my liking.
I'm sure on some Pokemon it'll look cool. Like I think the Tyranitar one looked fine.
Yeah, it looks better on some than others for sure.
But like Fuecoco with a giant fucking candelabra on his head, I'm like. Speaking of the starter Pokemon. I just want to say, if you don't like Quaxly's final evolution, you're homophobic.
You definitely are homophobic.
I see people like posted TikToks like, "Oh, why is he so fruity?" I'm like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, how fucking dare you?
That's not why I don't like it, but yes, I agree.
It's this is the biggest leak I think that's ever happened since Sun and Moon.
Yes,
Sword and Shield. We were like fucking like begging for something.
Sun and Moon was bad.
How early did the game leak?
10 days.
10 days.
Well, it technically leaked about 14 days, but the ROM apparently got dumped 10 days before the game came out. So, I mean, someone has had the game for like 3 weeks, and most people have had it for 2 weeks, 10 days, something like that. It just, as Spanish countries tends to be, they just don't really give a fuck about like street dates. If they have the game, they're just like, yeah, sure, fuck it. Why not? But it's still, I think it's like, it sucks, and for many reasons, but it's like, it's not as funny to me as the time where Game Freak put out the demo for Sun and Moon and just didn't take the entire Pokedex out of the data.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
It's like, well done. We're not going to tell you anything about the starter evolutions for this game. Oh no!
I got something to say about Sun and Moon. I was at about the equivalent of
10-year-old hot take.
Like 6 badges, about the equivalent in terms of story progression. 6 to 7 badges. And
6 trial captains.
My friend had already beaten the story, and he goes, "Trust me, don't look up anything for the story."
Hentai.
And I'm like, okay, and he didn't elaborate. I'm like, okay. And then I got to the point in the story where Cosmog evolved in Cosmoem. And I looked it up, and I'm like, I wonder if it's got a third evolution. And then I was just spoiled that it evolved into the legendaries. I was
you not to.
I know, it was my fault. I was so upset. I'm like, damn it! I was so close. I was like 2 battles away from getting to that point. I'm like, that would have been such a cool reveal if I didn't fuck it up for myself.
I thought Tanamon also said, "Oh shit, it feels so good."
Oh shit, it feels so good.
Oh,
oh fuck.
Oh, Lois, I'm coming.
Lois, she did that audio, and then also the Lois Peter. It's the funniest fucking thing Family Guy has ever done. Sounds like fucking Lois is charging her fucking Super Saiyan.
Somebody put it like in that scene from Evangelion where Asuka gets a spear through the eye. I'm just gonna keep training you until you're not injured anymore.
Yeah, and then Digivolve, idiot.
Band-Aids.
Evolve into Ice Devimon or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever, something random.
I do have the option that it can evolve into stuff that normally you can't evolve into.
Oh. Someone should be translating the shitty 3DS Atmon game so that we can play it.
Yes. Well, first do the fucking Cross Wars one. I'm begging
Get
you.
on it.
Oh no, they're doing Lost Evolution, right?
Yeah, Lost Evolution, they said should be done by the end of the year.
I would very much like to see the Cross Wars games translated, because they're like, from what I can tell, they're just like Dawn and Dusk but better, which is like crazy.
Yeah.
Or like Last Fucky.
Yeah, I really want to play Last Evolution so bad. Her whatever the fuck it's called.
Lost Evolution Kizuna.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, when that's done, we'll 100% LP it. Plasmy, I think, is still working on the Dawn and Dust 2.0 thing as well.
Yes, very
So I
excited
guess
about that too.
I guess we'll play that too.
I kind of want to watch rewatch Lost Evolution.
Last Evolution?
Yes, Kizuna. I kind of want to rewatch Kizuna,
Yeah.
but also I don't want to rewatch Kizuna.
Wait till Zero to the Beginning comes out and then rewatch Try and Kizuna. Really punish yourself.
I don't want to watch Try. I don't think I ever finished.
But so
I watched the first half of Try and then just
got depression. Oh god, I've been watching this show years and years, right? Which is like a 2019 show that sort of like is like sort of kind of like Black Mirror, but it follows the same family throughout the years. And it just through the years and years, and it just bums me the fuck out. Like, it's a great show, but it just makes me feel like shit. It's just like, oh yeah, the world is fucked, isn't it? God, everything is terrible. Oh Christ, this is probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, we probably are gonna get nuked. Oh great, love it.
Been there, brother.
Trying not to be so doom pilled. I'm trying to like forget about my inner floppy ... is sick.
Well, I can't fucking buy any medicine, so deal with it, nerd.
Die, nerd.
I've been
power
watching.
through it. I'll get another floppy.
Speaking of shows we've been watching, I've been watching New Girl.
Oh really?
Yeah, I tried watching it a few times throughout the years, and I'd probably seen like the first season or whatever. But I'm finally like actually going through it. I'm in season 3 right now, and it's very funny.
I thought you were just gonna go season 3 right now. The show sucks.
This show is bad.
It's whoa! Actually, this fucking sucks.
You ever has that ever happened to you watching a show, then you just like pause it like mid like season 4 episode 6?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not enjoying any of this.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
fucking lame.
Why am I still doing this? Or
I think that was like
man, there was a couple anime. I can't remember something specific, but I remember I'd watch an anime, and every single episode I'd fall asleep, like before I finished it, because I would watch it at like 10 p.m. and reading and whatever, and I'd try rewatching the same episode like a dozen times, and then I'm like, you know what? No,
I don't like this.
I'm not enjoying this.
I think I get that. I weirdly had that the entire time I was watching Parks and Recreation. Until like the last 2 seasons where it gets like actually really good.
After the time skip, probably.
Yeah, like just before the time. Like when Ben gets introduced, it gets a lot better.
Honestly, yeah.
But like it's one of those shows that like when you know normally when you say a show just gets better and better every season, that means that like it started good and got really good. It was like a dog shit show that got pretty decent towards the end.
Yeah. The first season of Parks and Rec, I rewatched it during the quarantine. It fucking
sucks.
Awful. It is so bad. I cannot believe that show
really
got more
bad.
than 1 season after watching that again. But you are right. Once Ben is introduced, the show gets so much better.
It gets so much better.
Because like they give April something to do, and Chris Pratt's character has a better direction. He's not just an asshole.
Once Chris Pratt, what's his name?
Andy.
Once Andy and April like get together, even though like it's a little gross, it's like a way better like dynamic than the two of them separately.
Honestly.
Facts. And then we got rid of that one dude that Leslie had a crush
that she wanted
on.
to fuck him in season 1.
Mark,
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh yeah, no,
Mark Ruffalo.
because it was
Mark
such
Ruffalo,
a weird. He was like trying to be. They every time he was on screen, it was like, oh yeah, I'm just a lovable kind, like a Jim Halpert kind of character. But every time they would talk about him, it was like, he's just fucking
He's like the worst.
7 people. Like he got drunk so bad on the weekend, and he's a player and whatever. And it's like,
yeah,
what?
he
Why?
says nice
So
things to Leslie and
different.
then makes out with other people in front of her and shit.
It's just so funny that like with other sitcoms or whatnot, when a character disappears, they'll like show up or they'll talk about him later, but they never
fucking bring that guy up.
again.
It's so fucking funny. I also think that show gets extra funny when you watch it because like she disappears from this douchebag and like, okay, Leslie's gonna try like a new guy, and the guy that she goes to is fucking Louis C.K.
I know. It's so funny.
Oh shit. I gotta confess to you guys that I do actually watch Smosh Pit.
Me too.
Because they do try not to laugh and stuff.
Yep.
And during the summer they did a try not to laugh episode, and I obviously try not to laugh. And Tommy is like, he's like, hey, I'm a Smosh I'm a try not to laugh guest. I'm gonna do something which you can't apologize for. And it's like you look back and like it's only gotten more true. It's like Gus Johnson, like fucking Ned Fulmer from the Try Guys and shit. It's like, oh my god,
I'm gonna go do something you can't apologize
for. Oh shit.
I've been really enjoying their funeral roast series.
Oh, those are great.
It's really good. Did you watch the one? It was yesterday or the day before. Drew.
Drew Gooden.
She's
Merriman.
She's the chick on TikTok who calls out like mediocre white guys.
Oh, I have not seen that one yet. The last one I saw was like Rhett and Link or whatever.
Shane is the first one to go up, and he's like sweating. And he goes, "You're famous for calling out mediocre white guys, but now you're dead, so I have nothing to be afraid of."
Oh, this Merriman's about to get his shit pushed in. Yeah, he fucking is. Get dunked on, idiot. Do the ice dance, Mojimon.
He don't need the ice dance. That's how pathetic this guy is.
Because I need an ice. Oh, okay. My absolute favorite TikTok meme of this half of this year at least. Whoa, he'd be jelly. Yo, he dot Mojimon. My favorite bit of new TikTok is BBL Drake. 21. Do your thing, 21. So fucking good.
I had to message Lambo the other day because he knows more about music than I do, and I just said, "Is it okay that I hate Drake?"
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like I don't want to tell people I hate Drake, and then they I can't hang out with them anymore because they're like, "I was going to like Drake." He goes, "No, everyone fucking hates Drake."
Yeah, he's annoying as fuck. He was like way too close with Millie Bobby Brown when she was a teenager. Yeah. I shouldn't say anything. They'll probably get me killed. Anyway, but yeah, this new song, he's like does like he's doing this fucking thing with. I guess I'm gonna inform the audience. I don't know how much you guys know, but he did a song with 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And during the whole chorus, he's like, 21, can you do something for me? 21, can the ops next for me? He sounds like he is grinding up on 21 Savage's dick the whole song.
So fucking funny.
It's so good. It is, and like, even 21 Savage saw it and was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, 21.
21, can you flip it in for me?
I saw one TikTok where somebody was like, making fun of that Drake song. I was like, and yo, fuck, is it Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Yo, fuck Megan Thee Stallion for getting shot, dumb bitch. Did we really just say that? Oh my god, we're so bad. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I've never liked Drake. Like, all of my friends in high school were
There's a couple of songs that I like God's Plan, kind of ironic. I like God's Plan kind of in the same way I like Bound 2.
Yes.
Like, it's so stupid that I'm like, yeah, it is God's plan that I'm succeeding on YouTube or whatever the fuck.
The only I like Hotline Bling, but only when you play the fucking Lost Woods theme behind it from Zelda.
I like the only bit of Hotline Bling I like is the you used to call me on my cell phone. Just that bit. Like, once it gets to the chorus, it's trash. I know, and that Hotline Bling is dog shit.
You wanna give me ding-a-ling?
I know.
Oh shit.
If you guys want to hear a song about hotlines, you should listen to Baby Hotline by, I forgot the guy's name, but it's very depressing.
I like put that shit like goes in the corner when he eats.
Don't look at me, dog.
He like puts his mouth.
Sheet
He
metal.
puts his hands up to his mouth. Silicon, my favorite.
I think this might be a good place to end
Yeah,
it
I feel like
I don't know where to go next.
Well, you gotta go give Mojimon his insulin.
Exactly.
Hey, thanks for watching this extremely randomized Digimon World episode.
Yeah.
Like, probably like 4 episodes. I don't know. Do you want to just keep playing Digimon World? Do you want us to randomize it more?
Yeah. If we do another session of this, I will fully randomize it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
We'll just continue from here, but with fully randomized what's nots. All right.
Well,
bye.
thanks
Fuck you
everybody.
guys.
But fuck you
Bye.
guys. Yeah.
Actually,
Apart from the floppies.
everybody watching this video, if you made it this far, comment, fuck you, Baker. Why'd you take my cinnamon roll, you son of a bitch? I'll kill you.
Jeez.
Anyway.
We just steal another people's
That's
bits
optional.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
Cool.
Is
that.
that somebody else's bit?
now. I think it sounds like something I've heard before.
Oh, he's gonna shit. Bye.
Bye.